if one of your deep fears is being alone and or losing people, I think success is probably going to be much harder for you than it would be for somebody who didn't have those fears, because success is probably going to require you to shed people that are not serving you.
Early in my life, I didn't realize how much I was unconsciously optimizing for being liked and relatable and fitting in. And it wasn't until after a car accident at 26, 10 years ago, that I realized I have to be me and I have to stand out to be the most successful version of myself.
Next Level Nation today for episode number 2051. You can't win with the wrong people around you. We were having a conversation with somebody recently, and this person is very into growth. They're very into personal development, and they have been sharing things that they're passionate about on their stories, on their social medias. And they said, yeah, I had a couple friends reach out. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. He's like, no, nope, not awesome. That type of reach out. And it was just very, you're into doing book clubs now. It was that, and the other one I think was more toxic. I don't remember exactly what it was. But this is the sad truth. There's three things that can happen. One, you sail away. Two, they sail closer. Or three, you have a very open conversation and say, look, what you're saying to me, the way you're treating me, the attitude, whatever it is not going to fly. And if that's how you see things, if you think me going to a book club is stupid, or insert word here, this friendship is not going to work anyway, because this is the direction I'm going in. But I think we were on a team call one time, and I said, I always feel challenged on certain calls because everybody on the team is going through something similar. And what people were going through is they were going through sailing away from people that they had been close with. And I said, honestly, if anything, I see this as a positive, because now you're allowed to be more of who you are, and you're seeing that they never were going to value you for you anyway. You've just opened yourself up a little bit more, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And now you know they don't F with you. They don't F with the real you. I think this is a positive thing, not a negative thing, but I also have a weird relationship with relationships.
Well, Kev, in order to lose friends, you first have to have them, you know what I mean?
That you've been waiting, you were smiling the whole time I said that. You've been holding that in the whole time. Is that true?
No. Oh. Yeah, definitely some of it.
Yeah.
Probably the last third.
Strong.
The last third.
I saw you reading away. I don't know if you got some sort of text message or if you were ordering dinner or what it might be, but
I was listening. I apologize.
No, you're good. I'm totally good.
Kevin and he knew I was doing something to contribute to this episode. So if it looks on YouTube like I was ignoring him the whole time.
I hoped you were doing something.
If it looks like I was ignoring him the whole time, I was. I'm good. All right. So who you surround yourself with.
Did you forget what you were going to say?
Nope.
I hoped you did. It was karma if you did.
Long pause. Who you surround yourself with has got to be top 5 things. It's got to be.
For sure.
Top 5 most important things. Who you end up with, your intimate partner, most important thing, I think. That's the most important decision of your life, I do believe. Emilia and I were on a walk. We were talking about that. That one choice, you get that wrong, you are in some trouble.
Oh, yeah. Automatic resistance.
Automatic challenges for life.
Yeah, automatic.
Whoa. Number 2, self-belief. Gotta be. Building self-belief. I'd say that's number 1. Number 1 is self-belief. Number 2, who you choose as a partner.
I think
number 3, I think, is humility.
Self-worth's number 2. Self-worth affects who you choose as a partner.
That's a great point. Okay.
Come at me, bro.
I can get on board with that. Self-belief, self-worth, who you choose as a partner, humility. I never used to know. I didn't understand. Humility, so important. The moment you think you know, first of all, what you don't know is limitless. What you do know is very limited. Humility is way more important than I ever imagined. That is like one of the main things I look for now. If you have humility and work ethic, we can rock. I can get you to some awesome places. Like, we just got to brainstorm. We got to work it out. We got to get the strategy. We got to get your state right. We got this. But if you don't have humility and work ethic, forget it. Seriously. And then the last one is who you surround yourself with. You are the sum average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's a Jim Rohn quote. a lot of different quotes come around this. There was a Harvard study. I don't remember the exact study, so I'm going to keep it high level. Essentially, 94% of your results in life come down to what they call your reference group, aka who you unconsciously compare to. Who you compare to dictates a lot of what you say, think, do, feel, and believe. So, for example, Kev is into fitness now. He's been really killing it.
Into fitness now? You better watch your fucking mouth.
Let's be real. For a minute there, you were not that into fitness.
I was growing the business. Is what I was doing.
Well, I needed you to grow your biceps in tandem
grown.
with the business.
I was tasked with growing the business. I had to grow it.
But I was concerned, and we've talked about this before, but for the new listeners, I was concerned that my reference group was falling off the bodybuilder train. Because when Kev, his best friend Matt, myself, we all did bodybuilding shows. We all worked out together. I mean, we were animals, man. I miss that. And I thought we were losing it. I said, Kev, this is Next Level University. This isn't Dad Bod University.
Well, we were losing it. In fairness, we were.
Yeah, for sure. And I came to Kev. I was like, dude, I need you, man. I can't do this alone. All right. So this is what I posted earlier, and I think it's very relevant to who you surround yourself with and to the story that you opened with, because I feel that person so much, it's not even funny. I got made fun of so much when I first started bodybuilding and fitness coaching and fitness modeling and fitness competitions. By the way, in hindsight, they were making fun of me. I was in great shape.
For sure.
Why make fun of someone who is like bettering their life?
Because you let them.
Next Level Nation, what is happening? If you've thought to yourself, I want to try coaching, but you don't really know where to start, group coaching would be a wonderful place for you. That's really why we created it in the first place. We start a new round every 90 days. So if you're hearing this, go to the website, nextleveluniverse.com, and we have the landing page where you can actually hold your spot right now. Even if there's a group going on right now, you can still lock your spot for the next one. The biggest thing that we've seen is as we get closer and closer to the date, unfortunately, some people end up missing. The group fills up and they can't do it, and then they end up regretting that. So please head over to the website. The link will be in the show notes, and we would love to see you there.
I didn't realize that I was letting them.
Yeah, but I think that's such a common thing. It's like, again, this is one of those things like I just don't understand that much. I'm certain of that. Again, weird relationships with relationships. But if you want to make fun of what I'm doing, you can get the fuck out. What are you doing here? Just holding space? I don't have time for this.
By the way, for anyone out there on my end of things,
I know,
because I always struggled with this.
I have no idea.
For sure. No, but it's not just that. For anyone out there who doesn't it sound so?
It sounds so easy.
It sounds so simple,
and it's not.
It's like no, but it is. It is and it isn't. Yeah. Is that how I sound when we talk about goals?
Yeah.
It's just like you set the goal.
But I know it's not as easy as I say it is. I think that's the difference, good sir. Good sir. I would rather be successful and fulfilled and alone than none of those things and have people around me that are negative. I didn't think I was going to be successful. I have to get rid of the dead weight. I don't mean it in that negative way. Dead weight is not somebody who is not as into personal development. That's not what I mean when I say dead weight. I mean somebody who is literally pulling me backwards on
someone
purpose.
Making fun of you and
yes,
being toxic. I tell Kevin this a lot lately. This is my new thing. We got off an interview earlier, and I was pretty intense. As a matter of fact, on the last episode, I'm working through my discomfort of how intense I got on that one. I said, was I disrespectful? Was I entitled? Or was I toxic? And Kev said no. I said, okay. So this is a joke. I'm saying this is a joke in advance because otherwise it'll come off toxic. Hey, Kev, if I'm ever disrespectful, entitled, or toxic, call me out. Otherwise, shut your fucking mouth. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm literally joking. But seriously, I literally said that to the entire NLU team. I've been saying that. I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be toxic, and I don't want to be entitled. But honestly, I do need to be me, and I do need to call a spade a spade. And I need to be able to, okay, let me give you an example. If you're out there watching or listening, if you're here for Kevin, you're not going to like this. If you're here for me, you will. You need goals. I'm just going to say it. You need to have goals. Okay. If you don't have goals and you have no idea of what that's doing to you, not having goals automatically means you're less dialed in. It means you can't reverse engineer a goal you don't have. It means you don't have as much Y power and incentive to reach your potential. No one ever reached their potential by accident. And so again, that's just an example of I have to be hardcore. I don't want to be disrespectful. Speaking of which, if you are surrounding yourself with people who are toxic, entitled, and disrespectful, like I did, you have to sail away. You have to find a way to sail away. This is what I wrote earlier on my post. I said, it's unfortunate that smart decisions that help us build a bigger, better, and brighter future in the long term are often ridiculed. Priorities, metrics, and habits aren't quote unquote cool. Working out daily, dieting, and tracking calories aren't quote unquote cool. Quitting drinking, going to bed early, and optimizing for brain health isn't quote unquote cool. Personal development, self-improvement, and personal growth aren't quote unquote cool. Well, if that's true, then I don't want to be cool. I want to be healthy, productive, successful, fulfilled, and jacked as fuck.
Nice.
I'm joking about it. I'm joking about that. I didn't write that last part. Too much of a coward to say that.
You should have. Yeah, you should have said that.
Who's with me? Exclamation point, question mark, high five hands. And if anyone wants a daily dose of success and personal development content, this clip is from episode 1994, the year I was born, of the Next Level University podcast. This isn't about Next Level Us. It's about Next Level You, your own unique version of success. Hope to see you over there.
Pun intended.
1994 was the year Emilia was born, actually.
Congrats on that.
Yeah. So
I got a question. We're going to wrap it up with a question here. Because I don't have a good answer for this because I'm weird. What does somebody do if they're terrified of being alone and they only, unfortunately, have people around them that are shitty people?
If you're around people that are disrespectful, entitled, and toxic, you need to do a people audit. And here's what you do. You close your eyes and you say, I know I want to believe that this person is good for me, but deep, deep, deep down in my gut, I know this person is not good for me and they don't want to see me win. They don't want to see me flourish. Write those people down and just slowly start to sail away. And it gets easier. It gets so much easier over time. I wanted to believe that everybody wanted what was best for me. And maybe they just were too scarce to want what was best for me. Maybe they don't have self-belief, or they don't have self-worth, or they don't have self-esteem, or maybe they're insecure and pretending they're not, or maybe they're just fucking bullies. I think a lot of them are.
Well, what was best for you was not them. So it's hard. It's hard for them to want. It's like we've said this before. There's different types of people. There's people that want to see you win. There's people that don't really care whether you win. There's people that want to see you lose. There's people that want to see you win regardless of them. And it would take, if they weren't good for you, they wouldn't be the type of person that wanted you to win regardless of them, right? That doesn't work that way, really.
That last one is the one. That's the one you want.
Yeah.
Go through those again real quick.
The people that want what's best for you. They don't want what's best for you. They don't really care. They're indifferent for your success. And then people who want what's best for you regardless of themselves.
That last one is the cheat code.
That's the one.
Last one is the best.
But if you had those people in your life, it wouldn't matter because they'd say, no, you know what, you're better off without me. And be like, no, I'm not better off without you because you just said I'd be better off without you, which suggests you have humility and you're supportive.
Yeah,
blah, 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 blah.
That's
the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. All right. If you're dealing with this, you're not alone. This is common as hell. This is one of the hardest parts of growth. This is one of the again, I've struggled with this just in a different way. I'm weird with stuff like this. I didn't think I was going to be successful. The last thing I was going to do is hang on to somebody who wasn't supportive of me trying to be.
Kev, out of self-preservation. If you don't believe in this, I have to go.
I have to go.
Because I need every bit of belief I can get.
This ship is sinking. I need to throw everything that isn't helping it stay afloat overboard. I have to. I owe that to myself. I owe that to my family. I need to find a way to make this successful.
Plug holes in the ship. It's all good. We're going to make it regardless. It's called arrogant.
Could you drill a smaller hole, please? Like, why are you drilling the biggest hole? Like, make one smaller than that. All right. We got to go. As always, we love you. We appreciate you. Grateful for each and every one of you. And at NLU, we do not have fans. We have family. We will talk to you all tomorrow.
Keep it next level. Next Level Nation.